Hi, I'm Katie, your safety trainer, and in today's video, we'll be talking about hot air foam laminators. Many foam manufacturers use this machine to help layer foam planks or to connect smaller foam pieces together. While this machine can be easy to operate, it's very important to use it the right way. If it's operated improperly, you could be exposed to harm, and we want to make sure that doesn't happen. Train, track, remind. Train, track, and remind.
Train, track, and remind.
Safety training doesn't have to be expensive or a pain. With GotSafety Lite, you get unlimited access to over 2,000 safety videos in English and Spanish for just $10 a month. That's it. No fine print, just solid, straightforward training. Need a little more? Step up to our full GotSafety app. It's a powerful learning management system that lets you train, track, and remind automatically. Not to mention, it's simple to use. Already dropped serious cash on your own LMS? We will make you start over. Just plug in our content and keep rolling. And if there's a video you need that we don't have, we'll make it for you for free. Yep, that's how sure we are you're gonna love GotSafety. 3 ways to train, 1 place to do it all. GotSafety. Train, track, and remind. In this video, let's cover the key things that will keep you safe. First, you'll learn about the hazards you could face. Next, we'll go over the personal protective equipment you may need to wear. Finally, you'll see some safe work practices that'll help stop an accident before it occurs. Let's jump right in. The most important part of your job is staying safe. So let's talk about the hazards you might face when using a hot air foam laminator. First, let's cover the moving parts of the machine. There are areas called pinch points where loose clothing, long hair, or jewelry can get caught. Your hands and fingers could also get trapped and crushed by the rollers or the conveyor. Some machines have sharp cutting blades, and making contact with them can cause serious cuts. The machine also has hazards from heat. The rollers and the hot air blade can get extremely hot, and touching them can cause severe burns. You also need to be aware of electricity. You could get an electrical shock or even be electrocuted if you touch any live electrical parts. Finally, some dangers can happen over time. These machines can be loud, and being around that noise for too long can damage your hearing. Also, doing the same motion over and over again, like loading and unloading foam, can strain your body and can cause an injury. Now that you know about the hazards, let's talk about how to protect yourself. The best way to stay safe is to wear the right safety gear. We call this personal protective equipment, or PPE for short. The type of PPE you need depends on the machine you're using. This may include hearing protection for the loud noises. You should wear close-fitting clothing so nothing is loose that could get caught. And always wear sturdy, closed-toed shoes to protect your feet. Here's a very important safety rule. Before you put on any gear, check it for damage. If you see any wear or tear, do not use it. Report it to your supervisor right away. Never use PPE that's damaged. Let's talk about the safe way to work with this machine. First, operation is limited to trained and authorized personnel only. Before you start, get yourself ready to work safely. This means tying back any long hair and removing all your jewelry. It's also very important to read the owner's manual for the machine you're using so you're familiar with how it works and where to find the emergency stop buttons. A critical safety check should happen before you even turn the machine on. Take a moment to inspect it, following your company's rules and the manufacturer's instructions. Look carefully for any parts that seem missing, modified, worn, or damaged. At the same time, check that all safety guards are in place and secured. If you notice anything at all that seems wrong, stop and report it to your supervisor. Never operate a machine that isn't in perfect working order or has missing guards. When it comes to the materials you use, it's important to get it right. Only use foam that's approved by the manufacturer, and make sure it's within the manufacturer recommended size and thickness. If you have any questions, ask your supervisor before you proceed. Once you have the right materials, load them properly according to the manufacturer's instructions. As you run the machine, always follow your company and manufacturer procedures. This includes setting the hot air to the manufacturer recommended temperature and never going above that limit. And of course, while the machine is in motion, Always keep your hands clear of all moving parts and hot surfaces. Your personal well-being is also a big part of staying safe. The work can be repetitive, so it's important to take all of your scheduled rest and meal breaks. Finally, let's talk about maintenance. This is another task that should only be performed by trained and authorized personnel. Before any work starts, it's essential that all lockout and tagout procedures are completed according to all safety instructions. Following these tips will help keep you and others safe while working with hot air foam laminators. To conclude, hot air laminators are used by many companies to connect or layer foam parts. While these machines can be simple to use, it's important to remember that they can be dangerous if they're not operated the right way. The best way to prevent an injury is to always put safety first. This means wearing the right PPE for your specific machine. It also means you should always operate the laminator by following the manufacturer's instructions and your company's safety policies. Never be afraid to ask for help. If you have any questions or concerns about the machine, stop what you're doing and speak with your supervisor. That's all for today's lesson. If you like this video, look for us on social media. And remember, stay safe out there.